Welcome to Game 6 of the Brain Masters Tournament here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I am your MC, Davo. With me today, we have Kells.
How you do that there?
We have Andy.
Hello, Ladle Brainers.
We have Allison.
Jesus Christ. I'm so afraid.
Right in my right eye. Just straight into my right eye. Now, normally this is the place where I introduce the Sensei Neil, but I heard to the grapevine that Allison has a very important announcement.
I do. Kind of some sad, happy news. Yeah, we love that here at Brain Ladle. I just got a fancy new important job. And so I know I have a lot to lose here with my whole 5 points for 5 games, but I'm going to have to forfeit, and I actually won't be seeing you guys for a little while.
Oh.
I know.
Well, congratulations on your new opportunity. We are all
Absolutely.
Thank you guys.
And you will always have a place here in the Brain Ladle headquarters anytime you want to come back.
We'll keep your stuff in your bunk in the basement, ready to go.
It really needs a ladies' touch down there.
It really does.
It's really bad. It's really bad when it's just Andy by himself. There's just gravy everywhere.
What do you want me to do with all these bottles?
Recycle bin.
Okay. I need a shovel.
All right. Well, I love all the ladlers out there, and you guys go tear it up. And I'll see you later. I don't know when, but I'll see you later.
Absolutely, Allison.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, on that note, I suppose we shall carry on with this tournament.
Can I have her points?
I wish.
Oh.
Spread those out.
Yeah.
Neil, what are the current standings?
Well, the standings are thus. So the way we score tournaments is the first place win gets 4 points, second place 3 points, and so on. As Allison mentioned, out of the 5 games we played so far, she's earned 5 points. Andy has earned 11 points. Davo, 14, and Kells has earned a total of 20 points. Which for you math whizzes out there, you can infer from that he has won all 5 games so far.
My God.
So if Kells wins today, he is basically locked in for the win, and we can pretty much skip the last 2 games.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's still a chance.
Pep talk.
There's still a chance.
It's anybody's game.
I mean, technically, there's a chance that. Well, actually, you know what? With Allison gone,
There isn't.
there really isn't a chance. If Kells could only come in second now, because I'm just going to give Allison 1 point for each final game. So yeah, Davo. The best case scenario would be a tie. If Davo wins the next 3 games and Kells comes in third the next 3 games.
Except, unfortunately, tonight's category is movies that start with double O.
No, it's movies that start with God.
Oh, no. I quit.
Andy, you got a shot then, man. Both
I
of
didn't even
those.
get a glorious
shot with
opportunity.
Godfather.
I'm going home.
No, that is not the case.
No.
In fact, here's a clue as to what the theme is.
Oh, boy.
Whoa, that's a full rainbow. All the way. Double rainbow. Oh my God. It's a double rainbow all the way. Whoa, that's so intense.
I forgot.
You remember that from a few years ago?
Yeah.
Jesus. This is viral videos?
No. It's rainbows.
Oh, it's rainbow.
The theme today is
even
rainbows.
I was all ready for it to be all about memes.
You know, that's actually not a bad idea. I'll
Rainbows.
see if I can put something together about that.
Okay.
Rainbows.
So here's the thing, though. I had all the questions written, and I had each of them neatly sorted into categories for the different colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
But then the other day, I dropped my phone and cracked it really badly and got a new one.
Oh.
And when I opened the quiz back up, because, I always read the questions off my phone, they were all scrambled. So,
Oh.
so I've only got like six categories that are just random categories now. They don't have any particular rhyme or reason. The different color questions are all scrambled up inside these categories.
Well, being colorblind, I do appreciate your attempt to color code it for me. I'm so excited about the rainbow thing as a whole.
I don't know that
I'm
you
told
really
they
have
have
to.
unicorns in them.
Yeah, this isn't a very visual game. Usually,
Oh, good, because it's an audio podcast.
Yeah, it's a podcast.
So, I was about to say, as none of them have been.
Unless
Right.
you hear color, in which case you need to see a doctor, you should be okay.
Or stop taking the brown acid.
Yeah, don't touch the brown acid.
So what I'm trying to say is there's 4 questions about each color, but they're all kind of mixed up together.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It's weird how that happened just by dropping my phone.
That's bananas.
I've never heard of
Bananas,
such a thing.
which are yellow.
But I do have a fancy new phone now, so I'm pretty excited
good.
about that.
I'm glad you have a new phone.
All right, well, let's get started. Category 1. What organization was founded in 1998 to help women over 50 grow old in a playful manner? So just as an aside, I thought it was too easy if you knew what category each color was.
You're right. Right.
But it would help me out so much right now.
It really
'cause I
would.
have no
It
idea
really
what
would.
this is. Okay.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is write down Roy G.
There you go.
Biv, just to remind myself.
Be careful what you say about colors and things, because it may come up later.
I'm locked in.
Oh, I know this.
How do you know this?
I will explain when I give the answer. I am locked in.
I know people who are members of this organization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Okay, let's start with Kels.
The blue-haired angels.
The Red Hats.
Andy?
Blue-haired punks.
The correct answer is the Red Hat Society.
The
Oh.
red hats? I've never heard of this.
Well, my late grandmother was a member of the Red Hats, and they would go out to lunch wearing big, goofy red hats and get together and just have fun that way.
They actually wear red hats and purple clothes because when you get that old, you just the idea is that you don't care what people think about you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom and my wife's mother are both members of local groups.
The Red Hatters.
Oh.
It's really cute.
Yeah, it is. It's adorable.
Sounds like it is.
All right, question 2. Valencia, Cara, and Hamlin are all varieties of what?
Locked in.
Locked in.
I locked in?
Deva
Oranges.
Andy?
All right.
Oranges.
and Kels.
It's by the time I got on the right side of this. Oranges.
Correct answer is oranges. Question 3. What 2 letters of the Google logo are red?
Oh boy.
Like I would have the idea.
I have a guess. I'm locked in.
I'll give you
locked in.
5 points for each one you get right.
Locked in.
Okay, let's start with Andy.
The O's.
Kels.
O and the E. And O and the E.
Can you be more specific?
On which O? The first one.
Kels, or I mean Deva.
First G, first O.
Okay, well the correct answer is the first O and the E.
Oh.
So I got one of the O's. All right.
I
So-
was not expecting the which one part.
Devo and Andy each got 5 and Kels got 10.
the which
my
one?
goodness.
You know what's funny? There's that on your think when I was thinking about it, it's like, there's a 1 out of 4 chance. There's only 4 letters in that word. And then he pulls the which O BS. My calculus is all off now.
And finally, what band has had the most #1 songs on the Billboard Alternative Airplay charts?
What band?
Locked
Locked
in.
in? Only because it's the first one to come to mind. I could be very
Andy, I
wrong.
don't know how pedantic you are on Billboard charts. This wasn't always called the Billboard Alternative Airplay chart, but
Okay.
it has always been the alternative music
Mm-hmm.
chart.
I think if you have to ask how pedantic he is, he's pretty pedantic.
Very.
I mean, I don't get the feeling that Andy follows the Billboard charts that closely. But
No.
I
could be
used
wrong.
to, and I have the Billboard books here.
Oh, I just thought of another band with the color in it. This could be wrong.
I just the two that leapt to mind. I can't believe neither one. Oh, I guess it is a color. Never mind. I'm locked in.
Rainbow, Andy. Is it in the rainbow? It's
I hope so.
the color in the rainbow.
Kels, what do you got?
I say Green Day.
Deva?
I said Green.
Green Day's punk. See, this is why I hate alternative. I hate
Okay.
alternative because the labels after Nirvana hit it so big started slapping that on everything. I mean, I love the Gin Blossoms. The Gin Blossoms could not be more your basic guitar rock, your classic, just straight up rock. They're considered alternative. They're not. And neither is Green Day. Green Day is punk.
Well, there are no punk charts, so. Deva, what was your answer? I couldn't hear it over the
I
laughing.
was just waiting for him to yell, "Get off my lawn!"
This is Clint Eastwood over here.
Yeah. Well, it's not Violet Femmes. It's not the Indigo Girls. It's not Blue Monday. It's not Yellow Card.
Wow.
So I went with Green Day.
So, here's a little shame nugget.
Yeah.
It's the Violent Femmes, not Violet.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I was just cramming it into the rainbow.
You have very weird rainbows.
Yeah,
Andy,
the
what was
violent
your-
rainbow?
Andy, what was yours?
Pearl Jam.
All right. Well, Green
Pearl
Day.
is a color.
Okay.
Not in the
In the
rainbow.
rainbow?
If you say
I
so.
don't know.
So Green Day has 12 #1 hits on the Billboard
The
Alternative
punk
Airplay.
band Green Day has 12 alternative hits.
Yeah, how many punk bands do you know have a Broadway show? Right?
The Ramones should.
Okay, can I finish the answer though?
Yes.
That wasn't the answer?
No, I was telling you who was second.
Who is second?
Green Day.
Okay.
Green Day?
Green Day is second.
Yeah.
It's Red
Who's
Hot Chili
first?
Peppers?
#1 is Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, I scratched them out.
I'll accept that. Red Hot Chili Peppers are alternative. I'll totally accept that. No, I think they're overrated.
So
Crap,
my
I had already written down my
goodness.
points and everything.
I did decide that beforehand I would give you half points for getting the second one because they also meet the. They're also really close. It's 12-13.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
It's really really
you are
close.
kind.
Very kind.
Whew. Man.
All right, at the end of round 1, Andy has 15, Kel's 25, and Davo has 30.
Yeah.
All right, I am poised for just the mother of all comebacks.
The mother love bone of all comebacks.
There you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, category 2. Question 1. What is the team name of the New York University? I believe they're Division 3 now.
Wow.
It's a deep cut.
If you'd asked me a different New York school, I would have been right on this.
So you might want to hold that one in your pocket.
I will. Locked in?
I was not confident.
Locked in.
Kels.
Because it's not. I just went with like a college mascot.
I'm locked in.
All right, Davo.
The Blue Jackets.
Andy
Blue Devils?
and Kels.
Yellow Jackets. Cooking it up. Oh, it's fantastic when you don't know that it's a new one in the chamber.
That was suggested by Twy, by the way. That, of course, was Sweep the Flow by Unk.
Oh, not DJ Unk. I didn't know he had more than one song.
All right. Well, the correct answer is the Violets,
They're the Violets.
Oh.
Huh.
Huh.
named after the color. I
Right.
guess that's one of their school colors, not the.
With the flower.
Question 2. What novel is set in the fictional town of Avonlea in Prince Edward Island, Canada?
Locked in.
Should have called in sick.
Locked in.
I'm gonna punt on this one. I have no idea.
Andy is punting.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang-time spiral.
Might be the NyQuil talking, but that was a good punt.
Kels?
So many colorful books. I'm gonna guess Anne of Green Gables.
Deva.
Anne with an E. Anne of Green Gables.
It is Anne of Green Gables.
Big fan, are you, Davo?
I am.
Okay.
Yes. They're great. The new Netflix movie, the new Netflix series makes me cry.
Aw.
It's really, really good.
No.
Hey, guys, we are a category and a half in, and you forgot to remind me to select our bonus category that's worth double points.
Oh, well, we were all distraught with Allison leaving us like
Allison dumping
That threw
us
me
made
off.
me upset.
that. Right.
Okay,
Which
well,
is
we're gonna
weird. I should
Is
be
it
so
this category?
comfortable with women dumping me by now. I mean, it happens on
right.
such a regular
Yes.
basis.
Same here.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and select that now with my
Okay.
fancy random number generator.
Please be the first category. I didn't. Well, that one.
And it is not the first category
Fart.
Okay.
or the second category. All right,
Okay.
I'll tell you what it is when we get to it.
All right.
Okay, we're on question 3 in category 2.
Mm-hmm.
What tropical mosquito-borne disease is estimated to kill around 45,000 people every year?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Kels,
Yellow fever.
Deva,
Yellow fever.
and Andy.
Yellow fever.
It is yellow fever. Question 4. What term was coined in the mid-1890s to characterize the circulation war between Joseph Pulitzer's and William Randolph Hearst's newspapers?
Well,
Locked in.
how can that be how is that a color?
That's my question to you.
Can I hear the question again?
What term was coined in the mid-1890s to characterize the circulation war between Joseph Pulitzer and William Randolph Hearst?
Oh. I went another way with that. Got it.
Clearly.
I'm really curious as to what Andy was thinking about.
Never mind. I'm locked in, obviously.
I'm locked in.
All right, Deva,
I put yellow journalism.
Andy,
Yellow journalism.
what were you thinking, Andy?
Honestly, somebody was messing with their microphones and I couldn't hear the names really clearly. I thought you were talking about the war between AC and DC, which was the current war, which was around the same time frame.
Yeah. Okay. Kels,
Yellow journalism.
it is yellow journalism. At the end of round 2, Andy has 35, Kels has 55, and Devo has 60.
Woo!
Which brings us to our bonus category, category 3.
Whoa!
Every question in category 3 is going to be worth double the points because this is the Brain Masters tournament or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Question 1. What was the name of Paul Bunyan's ox?
Locked in.
Locked in.
I think I know. Locked in.
Andy,
Big Blue.
Kels,
A Babe the Blue Ox.
Oh, babe, I knew.
Deva.
Babe the Blue Ox.
Yeah.
Correct answer is Babe, the blue ox. Andy, you got the color right. I'll give you half points for that.
Thank you.
Question 2. What is the only nonprofit Major League pro sports team in the United States?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Kels,
Green Bay Packers.
Deva,
Green Bay Packers.
And Andy.
Particularly after the contract Rodgers just signed. They're a nonprofit. Green Bay Packers.
It is the Green Bay Packers.
They just, if I recall, this year they actually put stock up for sale.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Question 3. What actor is the executive producer of Adult Swim's Robot Chicken and played a werewolf on Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Wow. Devo.
Seth Green.
Andy.
Seth Green.
And Kels.
Seth Green.
Correct answer is Seth Green. And finally, Maggie Smith plays Violet Crawley on what British drama set in the early 1900s?
Locked in.
Locked in?
Locked in.
Andy.
Anne of Green Gables.
Oh.
Andy, the color was in the question. He was looking for Downton Abbey.
Ah.
Yeah,
Red
the
turds.
character's name is Violet.
Oh,
Devo?
okay.
Downton Abbey.
Correct answer is Downton Abbey. All right. After a very quick round 3, Andy has 85, Kel's 135, and Devo 140.
Oh. Hold on, man. I'm holding on.
Is Devo going to pull an Allison and just crater in the last half of the game?
We'll see.
I'm hydrating. I got my passion fruit LaCroix. I'm good to go.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Category 4, question 1. What are the 3 official emblems currently in use by the private humanitarian organization founded in Geneva in 1863? For 4 points each.
What?
My thoughts exactly, Andy.
I don't want to play anymore.
I mean, you're barely playing now, to be honest. Andy.
Can I just, you know what?
What a
I'm going
zing.
to take a nap on the couch and you guys just let me know when we're getting towards that part where I have to say so long, little brainers.
We'll buzz you.
Yeah, just.
Okay, that makes no sense, but I'm going to go with it. I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Yeah, sure. I'm locked in.
Okay. Let's start with Kels.
Red Cross, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield.
Okay. Andy?
Red Cross, a white dove, and a purple sign for Prince.
Okay. And Devo.
Okay. Red Cross, Red Crescent, and I guess like a red Star of David.
Okay.
Oh,
That's really smart.
So the correct answers are Red Cross, the Red Crescent, and the Red Crystal. They did have a red Star of David, but they don't use it anymore.
Oh.
And they picked. So the whole history was the Red Cross wasn't supposed to be a Christian cross. It's just
Right.
their flag is just the inverse of the Swiss flag.
Yes.
Mm.
It looks more like a plus sign anyway.
I was going to say it's a
Yeah.
plus sign, not a Christian cross.
But I guess due to certain sensitivities in the late, I think 1800s, when they were doing some work in, I think Turkey, they decided to use a red crescent there, which is, a kind of the Muslim, the Islamic symbol, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
They've had other symbols, including the Star of David, but that's not currently in use. And now in some places, I guess they use this red crystal because there's really no religious connotations to a crystal, I guess, unless you're New Agey and they're
Right. Oh, it just looks like a triangle, like a diamond.
yeah, a diamond.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's for everywhere else. Like,
I think.
I'm just wondering where you would use that. Because it's used as a signifier of like you're a medic. So according to the Geneva Conventions, you're not supposed to, you're like a non-combatant. We won't shoot you, that kind of thing. And that's part of it. So it's this very clear symbol, but nonetheless, very cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been officially adopted as an official symbol, but I don't think a lot of because it's really a federation of organizations. Like there's the American Red Cross and the Canadian Red
Mhm.
Cross. And so I think it's up to each one of them which symbol they want to use. Okay, question 2. Who found their thrill on Blueberry Hill in 1956?
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Andy?
I was thinking you were to go with Blue Monday. It's Fats Domino.
Deva?
Crap. I said BB King.
Oh,
Kels?
Fats Domino.
Poop.
Also recorded by such notables as Glenn Miller, Jimmy Dorsey, Gene Autry, and Louis Armstrong. In this case, our answer is Fats Domino.
Mm.
I got to say, hearing Glenn Miller and Jimmy Dorsey do those songs or do that song, it's just not the same. They don't have quite the same soul. Question 3. Roquefort and Gorgonzola are examples of what?
Locked in.
I'm probably not pronouncing the first one properly. I don't do
Oh.
French.
I
mean the language.
I'm trying to find the set rope.
Color, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Locked in. Thanks, Major League 2. Appreciate it. Parmesan pellet, the Brie bullet, the Rockford rocket.
Deva?
Blue cheese.
Kels?
I just said cheese.
Okay. Andy?
blue cheese.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to give you just cheese, Kels. Unfortunately. I'll give you half points because you.
What?
What? No, you
Nothing.
totally missed the whole rainbow part, so I can't give you credit for that.
That wasn't. I said what? That was Davo saying what? I'm throwing a challenge flag on that one.
I know. I heard you say what, and I reacted to it and realized that.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't want Kells to get points.
He's not getting points.
He said he's getting half points.
I said that originally, and then I changed my mind because he didn't get the color part of it. He got the cheese part of it.
Well, I was too busy being indignant.
Wow. I mean, this is.
I apologize for my outburst.
No, you were indignant first, and that's what made me realize that I wanted to change my mind about it.
Well, I'm glad my indignance worked.
Okay, so sorry, Kels. I can't give you credit for that because you missed the color part.
That's fair.
Question 4.
Why do you have to be so nice about it, Kells?
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, the meanness will pick up. It's just directed at you. Sensei did nothing wrong.
It's good to be
Fair.
a king. Question 4. What country has been governed by the House of Orange more or less constantly since 1544?
I'm
Locked
locked
in.
in.
Locked in?
There was a little while that someone else was in charge, but it's mostly been the House of Orange. Let's start with Kels.
The Netherlands?
Andy?
The House of Orange is the Netherlands.
And Devo.
The Netherlands.
It is the Netherlands. So after round 4, category 4, Andy has 119, Kels 159, and Devo 168.
I'm just going to take a nap on the couch, guys. Let me know if you need me.
Category 5. The United States is the world's 4th largest producer of oranges. What country is number 1, producing more than 3 times as much as the U.S.? And I have an easy mode if you need it.
I'm locked in with a total guess.
I'll take easy mode because I have a notion.
I'm locked in.
Okay.
I need to catch up.
Andy and Kels are locked in. Devo, your easy mode is this country is almost entirely in the southern hemisphere.
Okay. All right.
I'm still okay
Almost
with a total guess.
entirely in the southern hemisphere.
So I could be very right or very wrong.
Okay. All right.
So you can rule out Greenland.
Yeah, dang it. Scratch that out. Let's go
Maybe it's
with
Orangeland.
Wow, he is getting angry. He's playing angry.
Oh yeah, he's got the lead. And he doesn't want to squander it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not
He's
used to
getting nervous.
this.
Gonna get
Not
the
used to
yips.
this. No yips.
Airball.
Wow.
Airball.
I'm locked in.
Andy is that shirtless guy behind the basket. staring at you dead in your face. Eye to eye contact.
Okay, Devo, what'd you come up with?
Venezuela.
Okay. Kels?
Oh, that's a good guess.
I said Brazil.
Andy?
I just went with biggest, Brazil.
Correct answer is Brazil.
Oh.
So, shame nugget, Venezuela is entirely in the Northern Hemisphere.
Thanks, man.
Yep. I got your back, bro.
Oh, man.
Question 2. In association football, how does the referee indicate an official caution to a player?
Locked in?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Kels?
Yellow card?
Andy?
Yellow card.
And Devo.
Yellow card.
2 yellow cards make a red card, I think, right? Correct answer is
Yes.
yellow cards. Question 3. Violet Parr is a member of what superhero group? And I have an easy
Locked
mode
in?
if you need it.
Locked in.
What's her name?
That was one of my favorite scenes from a superhero movie.
It's Violet Parr, Parr. And if you didn't hear, there is an easy mode, Andy, if you want it.
I do want the easy mode.
But
It's
Devo,
perfect, darling.
Devo and Kills are locked in.
Yes.
Yes.
So the easy mode is she's been in 2 Pixar movies.
Oh, locked in.
Kels?
The Incredibles.
Andy?
The Incredibles.
And Devo.
The Incredibles.
She is the oldest child in the Incredibles. Question 4. Who had to be sent to the juicing room in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Oh,
Locked in.
Locked in?
locked in.
Andy?
OJ.
Damn it, Andy.
Snuck up on you, didn't it?
Wow. Slow burn.
The juice is loose. Violet, you're turning violet. Violet Beauregard.
Kels?
Violet Beauregard.
Is Violet Beauregard. So at the end of round 5, Andy has 144. Uh-oh. Devo has 198. And
Come
Kels
on.
has 199.
What?
No.
1 point. 1 point.
Devo's fading. He's on the ropes.
All right. Category 6. Last category. Name this tune.
Locked in.
Thought we'd class this place up a
know
little
the
bit.
name of this song.
Everybody's
I
like,
just
it's
see
the one
Bugs
in
Bunny.
Bugs Bunny. Yeah.
Yeah. Locked in.
Gonna punt.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's start with Andy.
Rhapsody in Blue.
Me. Come on.
And Devo.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high, twisting, hang time spiral.
Usually I love that, but now I just feel shame.
And Kels.
Rhapsody in Blue.
No, you didn't.
It's Supermarket.
Oh.
Can I guess before you tell us the answer?
Sure.
Is
I
it
mean, you just
Danube?
did, right?
Oh,
You just
well,
guessed wrong.
I didn't feel confident at all.
Okay.
But Blue
So I
I think
Danube?
it's Blue
It is the
Danube.
Blue Danube.
Oh. Wow.
Mhm.
Okay. Would not have guessed that.
I
Well
knew it was
done.
Blue something.
I knew it was blue. I just couldn't think of the other. I kept thinking Blue Monday. I screwed myself.
Question
Such a
2.
good song.
Jim Brown, Larry Zonka, Donovan McNabb, and Carmelo Anthony all played sports for what university?
Locked in?
Locked in.
Technically, the Cleveland Browns are practically a college team.
I don't think Carmelo Anthony ever played for the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Would have been interesting. I got no. I'm locked in.
Okay, let's start with Devo.
Syracuse, the orange of Syracuse.
Kels
Syracuse Orange.
and Andy.
The Blue Devils.
Correct answer is the Syracuse Orange.
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 So I'm just curious at this point with 2 questions left. Did any of you catch on to the fact that I had all the categories set, one for each color? And so there's 4
So I
questions.
should have been keeping track. I just thought of this a minute ago, and I was not doing it. We should have been keeping. That's the 4th blue one, so now it has to be. Yeah, I should have been doing that.
And the only reason I say that now is because the next 2 have the colors in the questions, not in the answers. So I was just kind of
Okay.
curious if anybody had done that.
We're not
No.
nearly that smart.
We had
Well,
a
I
patch
was just-
in category 3 where it was a couple greens. I was like, okay, he's running out of those.
Yeah, I noticed that too when I was going over these earlier, that like there were the first category had 3 reds in it, which wasn't really I mean, I actually did randomize these. So anyway.
It happens.
Okay. Question 3. What North African country had a solid green flag between 1977 and 2011 when their dictator was murdered and a new government took control?
Green means go.
Locked in?
Jesus Christ, Andy.
I got nothing.
Andy. That was very funny, and it shouldn't have been, but it was. Dictator, a fart sandwich. I'm locked in.
Just think of dictators, man.
I was.
Yeah.
I wish that's where I ended up.
Okay.
Locked in.
We'll start with Kels.
The Libyans. Libya.
Andy.
Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Which is not in North Africa.
I'm going to have another hit off the NyQuil.
Deva.
It's a oh, never mind. Libya is what I wrote.
Correct answer is Libya.
What?
I think I can
That's
see
when,
color now.
that's when Gaddafi was deposed, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And final question. The song Yellow, released in 2000, was the first big hit for what band?
Locked in.
I have feelings about this band.
I know you do, Davo.
Yep.
Locked in. Oh, that just solidifies my answer.
Yeah. Locked in.
Andy?
Davo's a big fanboy of Coldplay.
Deva?
I celebrate their entire catalog. Coldplay.
Wow, that was venomous, the way you said that.
So terrible.
Kels?
In the morning I sleep alone. It's Coldplay.
Correct answer is Coldplay.
You know, I have an observation. I watched a Coldplay documentary a while ago.
Mm.
And I think I know one of the reasons why you hate this band, Davo.
Okay.
You're a drummer.
I am.
And Coldplay met in college, and the guy playing drums had no idea how to play drums and just kind of picked it up because he liked hanging out with the band.
Wow.
And actually, after Yellow and their first hit, the band really was at a crossroads. Like, they had a big recording contract. They were going on tour, and their drummer literally was not a drummer. He was a terrible drummer. And so they fired him, replaced him. Then they missed him. So they decided to rehire him back and wait for him to learn how to play drums.
Oh, wow.
But
That's
kudos for their loyalty. But
that's not why you hate them, is it?
no, they're
That's the
just
reason?
so no, it's one of many. Now I hate them even more. They're just so boring.
Oh, it's okay, Dave. I will fix you.
Huh?
I will fix you.
No. No.
So speaking of drums, did you guys know that Jerry Lewis played drums?
Yes.
Like Jerry Lewis?
Yeah, I saw a clip of, I guess he had like a variety show back in like the early 60s. And there's a clip on YouTube of him with Buddy Rich.
Yes.
And
that's an awesome clip.
Yeah. They sort of do a duet, but I mean, obviously, you know, Jerry Lewis at his best couldn't hold a candle to Buddy Rich, but
Of course not.
he actually, I mean, he wasn't terrible. Better than me.
No.
But it was
I've seen
pretty
that
fun.
clip.
It's a pretty funny clip. Yeah. Especially if you like Jerry Lewis, which I don't especially, but it was still good. Anyway, now that that's all out of the way, our final scores before our final question is Andy has 154 points.
Okay.
Devo has 228 points, and Kells
Come on.
229.
Come on. You should have 227. I'd feel better if you had 227.
I mean, I could take one away from you, and you would have 227.
Well,
There you go.
it amounts to the same thing in this game. So
Because right now it's time for
Oh boy.
Sudden death.
sudden death.
This is that part where on Cal's bench they're trying not to celebrate. You know, the coach is like, keep it cool, keep it cool. We still got to finish this play.
I mean, it's literally, I mean, not anybody's game, but
Yeah.
it's
Not mine.
It's one of two people's games. All right, so our final sudden death theme is rainbows.
Oh, good.
So I have 10 questions about rainbows here.
Okay.
As soon as you miss one, you are out of the game. But other than that,
Course.
each question you get right is 10 points.
In 1957, Laika became the first animal to orbit Earth. What kind of animal was Laika?
What is the only team in the Big Four North American sports leagues which shares its name with one of the Avengers?
And here's one more question for you. Are you the type of person who enjoys playing trivia games, learning new things, and having a bit of fun along the way?
If you are, or if you just want to find out the answers to those other questions, then our podcast, Quiz and Hers, might be right up your alley.
Each week, one of us writes new trivia questions for the other person, covering everything from science to history to pop culture to sports.
And every question in a game relates to some theme, like Game of Thrones,
Internet memes,
sandwiches.
or animals in space.
Some of the themes make more sense than others.
So if you like trivia, learning, or real couples testing each other's knowledge and patience, check out our podcast, Quiz and Hers, part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network.
Quiz and Hers, the trivia podcast where we test each other's knowledge and the strength of our relationship.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kels from the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, and I have some exciting info for you. ABC's hit trivia show is back for season 3, and that's right, we're talking about The Chase Pop Quiz. Would you like a chance to win big money? Is your mental fitness in peak condition? Is your intellectual cardio up to snuff? If you answer yes, yes, and yes, then I've got some great news for you. ABC is now searching nationwide for trivia buffs like yourself to take on their chasers. Do you have what it takes? If you think you do, apply now at www.thechasecasting.com. You must be 18 or older and a legal resident to apply. Once again, that's www.thechasecasting.com. Apply today for a chance to embark on the mental sprint of a lifetime.
Question 1. Which of the traditional 7 rainbow colors did I not mention in the quiz so far?
Mother.
Locked in?
locked in.
Locked in.
Kels,
Indigo?
Devo,
Indigo.
and Andy.
White. That seemed like such a good idea.
Andy, do you
Just not for
remember
sure.
early on when Devo said, "I'm writing across the top of my screen, Roy G. Biv"?
Roy G. Biv.
Have you ever heard of
I
that
thought
before?
it was just some guy he knew.
No, it stands for red. You're kidding, right?
He was dedicating the show to his buddy
My
Roy
man
Biv.
He was in
Roy.
Bill DeVoe.
I knew that's where I was going next. I'll just sit here quietly.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to stop playing.
No, I genuinely answered white.
Okay.
That was not.
Yeah, so just in case anybody doesn't know, what does Roy G. Biv stand for, Devo?
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Right. The traditional 7 colors of the rainbow.
Okay.
It is really hard to write questions about indigo, especially when you're also writing questions about blue, because really indigo is just blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 questions about the Indigo Girls, which would be incredibly hard.
Question 2. So the 6 colors I did use make up the colors of the rainbow flag used to represent gay pride or LGBT pride. What San Francisco politician challenged Gilbert Baker to design a flag in 1978?
Locked in.
Devo?
Milk.
Kels?
Harvey Milk.
It was Harvey Milk. Question 3. What album was in the Billboard 200 album chart for 736 weeks and depicts a beam of light refracting from a triangular prism?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Kels?
Dark Side of the Moon.
Deva?
Dark Side of the Moon.
Is Dark Side of the Moon. Question 4. Rainbow Road is customarily the last track in every release of what racing game?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Devo?
Mario Kart.
Kels?
Mario Kart.
It is Mario Kart. Question 5. This one's true or false. The rainbow is the only marshmallow shape in Lucky Charms that has existed since the cereal was introduced.
Don't do this. Come on.
Really? The cereal question comes here. Fine. I'm going to open with that.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Devo?
False.
Kels?
I also said false.
Correct answer is false.
Oh.
The rainbow was introduced in 1992. Do you know what the only one that has always been there is? Any guesses?
A clover, I would imagine.
The heart.
The heart?
Oh, okay.
Question 6. What 1988 Wes Craven movie was loosely based on a nonfiction book by ethnobotanist Wade Wilson?
Locked in.
Out of my depth on this one. All right. This isn't it, but this is where I go out. I'm locked in.
All right. Kels, what do you got?
I think Wes Craven did Red Eye, but that was in 2005.
Devo?
Serpent and the Rainbow.
Correct answer is Serpent and the Rainbow.
I've never even heard of it.
It's a Haitian zombie movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I thought that.
Yeah, I have that movie, and I'm not a big fan. It's one of those movies that you need to get rid of.
Okay, well, Devo, you want to keep going?
Yes.
You're on your own. Question 7. Rainbow Six is a novel in the Jack Ryan universe by what author?
Clancy.
It is Tom Clancy. Question 8. Somewhere Over the Rainbow won the Oscar for Best Original Song in 1939. 2 other Rainbow songs have been nominated for Best Original Song since then, one in 1979 and the other in 2003. Name either of them.
Rainbow Connection.
1979's Muppet movie was Rainbow Connection.
Yeah.
Andy, you might be the only one that's seen the 2003 one. Do you know what that is?
A 2003 movie with a rainbow song in it?
Yeah.
Is it the Hawaiian cover of
No.
Somewhere Over the Rainbow?
No, it's the movie is A Mighty Wind.
I've seen that movie. It's great.
Oh,
It's
That's a
the
great
song.
movie.
The song is called "A Kiss at the End of the Rainbow."
yep.
That's
That is a great movie. I need to
wonderful-
rewatch. I haven't seen that in ages.
We just
Wonderful
watched it a few
movie.
days ago, and I every one of those Christopher Guest movies, I just laugh all the way through it.
Yep.
They're so good.
They're brilliant.
Pine nut, chestnut.
All right, so we're going to keep going with Devo. In Rainbows was an album released in 2007 as a pay what you want download. What band, fronted by Tom York, created In Rainbows?
Radiohead.
Correct answer is Radiohead. I don't want to put any stress on you, Davo, but you are one question away from sweeping the sudden death round.
Woohoo!
And I think you've got a chance on this one, to be honest.
Oh, cool.
Rainbow was the name of a heavy metal band formed in 1975. Name either the former Deep Purple guitar player or the future Black Sabbath singer who founded the band.
Ronnie James Dio.
The future Black Sabbath singer was Ronnie James Dio.
Yes.
And the guitar player,
Nice.
just for fun?
No idea.
Richie Blackmore.
Well done, Davo.
You swept it.
Thank you.
So Kel's got 50 points. Davo got 100 points. Andy got none points. So our final scores, Andy 154, Kel's 279, Davo 328 points.
Well
Good
done,
job,
Davo.
My stomach is flipping flopping, but I'm real happy. That was great. So where does that leave the tournament?
So Kel's has 23 points. Davo has 18. Andy has 13. So that's a difference of 5 points. And the way we're scoring this, Kel's just won the tournament because Davo can't catch him.
Congratulations, Kels.
Kel's.
Well played.
3 times.
Thank you.
3 times.
3 times.
Congratulations. And thank you for a wonderful tournament, guys.
It's an honor to share the field of battle with you.
I'm glad I can take the stupid dice thing off my desk.
Hey, I'm sure it's
I'll take
beautiful.
that. I'll take that stupid dice thing.
You want a giant dice tower?
Yes,
You can have it.
I do. All right. Looks
Do you want
like
me to
I'm
decorate
making
it for you first?
Yes.
I'll see what
Oh, I just got nerd on me.
I have a dedicated game room in my house with a dedicated game table.
Nice.
I
Nice.
purchased specifically for this. It was I'll tell you off the air.
Maybe we should have that as a special dream episode. I'm sure everybody's fascinated.
Yeah.
That should be our breakout episode, really. Davo talking about his game room.
Yeah.
It's that poker table I bought, flippable top with the felt, So, from all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, I would like to say before the traditional outro that Allison is an integral part of our little Ladler family, and we wish her all of the success in her new endeavor.
Indeed.
And she is off the show for now, but she is not gone forever, I'm sure. I'm sure she'll find a way to come back.
Indeed.
So from all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, this is your MC Davo with Kells.
To my fellow competitors, you speak boldly and your breaths are minty fresh. And for that, I salute you. Yeah.
Andy.
So long, Ladle Brainers and Allison.
And the Sensei Neil.
So before LB5K steps in, it just occurred to me that the very first question I thought about when I decided to do a rainbow theme was like the Skittles theme, the Skittles logo. And I totally forgot to write that question.
I was waiting on it all night.
But having said that, here's LB5K.
Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Aww.
That was it.
Hitting the feels.
Yep, right in the feels.
I mean, I got this one too.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
I think he's a little drunk when he did that one.
He was. Jeez Louise. Hitting the NyQuil. Signing off.
Hello, little brainers. I am so pleased to be talking to you here on the wireless, and I thank you for letting me into your rather common home. If you want to learn more about us, you could be checking us out on the Twitter at Ladle Brain. I'm not sure what the tweeter means, but I understand it's really important technology that we defeated the Nazis with. Okay.
I got this.
All right.
Check out our Facebook page, Brain Ladle Productions. Go there now. Do it. Do it now.
Davo, Andy, what are you two doing?
Promo.
That's not how we agreed to do this.
Well, you do it then.
Okay. Well, if some more quizzing is what you've been missing, you can check us out at brainladle.com. You can get your fix in the mix.
Mr. President, please, we need to get to the end of the show. Just check us out on Patreon for more exclusive content. And at the $10 level, you get an invite onto the show.
Hello, ladlers. We here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast are thrilled to announce that we have merch, t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, mouse pads, a bottle of Crystal Pepsi, and a 1986 Buick Regal sitting on what the kids would say, dubs. I mean, the works. Go to brainladleshop.com and give our beautiful new shop a once-over. Show your love of trivia and help support the show by locking in on your favorite swag. And remember our sales motto, if you want it, we got it. If we ain't got it, we're going to get it. So you better get it while the getting's good.
Hey, this is a dumb
like
question, but can I
episode of
just exit?
Yes.
Yep.
And it'll save?
Yep.
Me?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Good.
All right.
Second door on the right.
Kels.
I was waiting till the train was going to pass by.
The last train to Georgia. Midnight train to Georgia.
Woohoo! A little early for midnight. Going back to fun.
It's been night in Nova Scotia.
The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved.
Sure. Come get this baby.